he has been very positive, and you can see his body language and everything. He's really excited about this situation, and that's great, you know. And obviously, there's a lot of things what you gotta, you know, learn right away. You know, there's no really transition time much, but you know, the pretty basic thing, and you know, it's but overall everything is, you know, has been really good. So.
You know, yesterday was a good day. Today we shorted some things on the power play and with lines, and you know, we're gonna have a couple meetings here before the game to get maybe accustomed to how he coaches and how he rolls lines and what he expects of guys. And but it's good so far. He's a communicator. I think that's exactly what we need right now is a communicating guy that will bring confidence to some of the guys. You know, I think there's some guys that really need to get their game going to help the team.
We've only been around Bruce a couple of days here, and already we're starting to get a good feel for his systems and what he expects as a group. And I think the main thing, he just wants us to play with energy and be an aggressive team. And we have a lot of guys that can bring that style of game and guys that can skate, and that's what he wants. He wants us to push the pace. And you know, I think just with him being here these last couple of days, that's the overall feeling that you get. So that's what we're going to try and bring tonight.
Looking at all the good teams, they play an up-tempo game, you know, and you got to be able to move the puck. It's not just necessarily moving your legs, but moving the puck quick can make slow teams look fast. And that's if we can get that, you know, in our repertoire, I think we'll be better.
And he said himself too, like, you know, he doesn't want to overcook right away. Let's fix a couple of things right now, and then we move on. We have more time to get more details, but and that's right the way to do it, because you know, obviously the time when you start thinking too much on the ice, you know, then you know it's going to affect your game. But you gotta play smart, you know, and but have a lot of confidence, you know, in the offense zone and offensively, you know, there's a lot of potential in this team, and.
He really believes in the guys that we have in this room and the talent that we have, and he wants us to be just a team that's in your face, and that's what he expects. And he expects a lot out of us because he knows that we have the talent in here, so that's what we're going to try and do.
Some of the lines will get more ice time, more chances to produce, which will help. You know, the more time you're out there, the more confident you feel, the more trust you have from a coaching staff, the more you'll be able to do well. So I think that's the plan and what he wants us and what he's going to do. You know, like I said, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think we're going down a path where we're going to be given a lot of confidence.
A lot of thinking on, and you write your thoughts down on paper when you're doing that, on line combinations, on how you want to work things, the perfect world, and then you start having individual meetings to get to know the people. Like, I mean, what makes them tick? One thing that I've been lucky with, you know, I mean, being in the organization in Washington for the last 7 years, is you get to know the players both coming up and seeing them as young kids and then developing them, but you get to know what makes them work and what their family situation is and everything else. So it's I think it's important to know what goes on in their life.
We have a good feel for what he expects out of us, but I think especially in a game like this, it's important to keep it simple because, you know, there's a lot of information we're trying to take in over the last couple of days, and you know, not to say that he came in and just changed up everything, but there are some certain significant things that you might have to think once or twice about. But you know, you just got to go out there and read off your instincts, and you know, that's what we do. We're hockey players, so you can't think about it too much. You just got to try and learn and adapt to what coach wants.
I'm going to be at center with Hagman and Devo, and Ski will take my spot on with Sack and Timu. So I think we're just trying to get some balance in the lineup and hopefully make 3 and 4 lines that could score and chip in. And I think that's what's kind of plagued us this year, is really relying on Getsy, Pears, Bobby to do a lot of the scoring. And so, you know, hopefully get some production from all the lines tonight.
But you watch them out there just doing little drills, and they're picking top corners and everything else, and you know, you're going, wow. But you want to see them in a game because it's easy to do it when there's nobody that really doesn't like you playing against you. Tonight, I'm sure that there's going to be some guys that aren't as friendly, you know, and playing a tough team. And I believe that they'll be ready.